AI agents are everywhere, automating tasks and making decisions at machine speed. But agents make mistakes. Just one rogue agent can do big damage before you even notice. Rubrik Agent Cloud is the only platform that helps you monitor agents, set guardrails, and rewind mistakes, so you can unleash agents, not risk. Accelerate your AI transformation at Rubrik.com. That's RUBRIK.com.
Welcome to the Lion's Den Podcast Network, powered by Stark Roofing. With over 45 years of experience in the roofing and exteriors industry, Stark Roofing is a local, family-owned and operated company that provides excellent customer service and workmanship. Let's Stark Roofing. Bring your home back to life. You can give them a call at 636-671-0045 and tell them Spanky sent you. Stark Roofing, proud title sponsor of the Lion's Den Podcast Network and this amazing podcast presentation.
When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
The computer, an extension of the human intellect. The NCOM 511, center of the most calculating intelligence on Earth. Programmed by Master Control to survive by all means. Soon, the ultimate tool will become the ultimate enemy.
I still do not understand why you want to break into the system.
Because, man, somewhere in one of these memories is the evidence. Hey, it's the big Master Control program everybody's been talking about.
Kevin Flynn, computer genius. Taken prisoner and held captive within the digital world of the computer itself. Trapped inside an electronic arena where love and escape do not compute.
Welcome, everyone, to the Back to the Past podcast. This is Kevin, and I am joined by
Justin
and
Brad.
And on this episode, we are going to go all the way back to July 9th, 1982, and talk about the original Disney classic, Tron. First off, I'd like to thank Stark Roofing and M&J Creations for being the title and studio sponsors, as well as Mike Jones of the Lion's Den Podcast Network. And would like to also remind everybody that we do have t-shirts available in the link in our show notes, and you are free to reach out to us via email and follow us on the socials by searching for Back to the Past Podcast and looking for our logo. And you can find all that information down in our show notes as well. But yes, we are talking about Tron. Now, I will go ahead and state that I've watched Tron one time, and that was the week of this recording.
I've seen it like 2.5 times.
Okay.
And I can't count the number of times.
Okay. Well, Brad, I would have figured, as big of a Tron enthusiast that you are, that you probably would have seen it more.
It's kind of like sometimes like you play a video game and it's halfway through the series or whatever, and you try to go back and play it and you're like, oh, this doesn't work in the same way. It's kind of like that. Every time I've watched it, I keep liking this one more and more, actually. I was actually scared to watch it the second time because I'm like, it's going to feel like a slog. It's going to feel like I don't want to watch it. No, I enjoyed it even more the second time, so.
Okay, well, that's good.
Yeah, so, it's grown on me.
Mm-hmm.
I just never grew up watching it. I always heard it was a really bad movie, so I never watched it.
And who were you hearing that it was bad? From, like,
whoever.
Peers,
yeah.
Friends, stuff like that?
Either friends, peers, anything like that, yeah.
Okay. And Justin, you said you've seen it a number of times.
Oh, many times, yeah. But it's one of those movies I don't remember first time watching it. Because I remember seeing bits and pieces. But it wasn't until the 20th anniversary DVD came out.
Oh, yeah.
And I got that because I was real excited. And I'm like, oh, cool. I get to have this on, nice DVD quality.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And after that, yeah, I watched it many, many times.
Okay.
Many times.
Yeah, my first time watching it was earlier this year. Probably still cold out, so January, February, when we were stuck inside because it was snow.
Okay.
Second time was preparing for the podcast, and the half time was last night.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't get all the way through.
It does feel like a nice winter movie.
Yeah, it just... it sucks outside. Oh, let's throw on some cool adventure where I go into a computer.
There you go. So as mentioned, released July the 9th of 1982, rated PG, runtime 1 hour and 36 minutes. Now, a budget of $17 million, which we'll get into much later, that think that seems kind of low. But made about $33 million. So not exactly a big box office success.
Nope.
Even when they tried to re-release it in, February or whatever of the following year?
Yep.
Now, it was competing against E.T., wasn't it?
I believe so. Something like that.
So, Universal having a smash hit.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, but... Here, this is fun and cool.
All right, here's Disney.
It was during the dark times anyway, so...
I was going to say, this was kind of a rough period.
Yeah, if this would have came out in the 90s, when they had, like, this upward trajectory, maybe. But, what was it? Between this and, Black Hole?
Yep. Which was 79?
Sounds like right.
Yeah, between this one and that one, this killed live action...
For, I want to say it was like 16 years.
Mm-hmm.
It was a long time.
So, ouch.
And even their animated front was struggling at this time, too.
It was not good. It was not good.
All around, not a good time.
No.
So Rotten Tomatoes give it a 74% critic, 69% audience. So, to me, that's not terrible.
I'm kind of shocked at that.
Yeah. 58 critic and 6.8 user on Metacritic.
It's kind of similar, but like from the way people would talk about it, both of those seem kind of high.
I will say growing up, yeah, you didn't hear much positive, if anyone even
talked about it.
Yeah, there wasn't much positive. But every once in a while, you'd come across someone... Oh my God, Tron's amazing. There wasn't much middle ground. It was usually one or the other.
Well, and I will admit, Legacy was the first one that I saw. So again, starting halfway through.
So you started with Legacy before you even seen...
Yep. And wow. I was more on a whim because my cousin and his wife wanted to go see it in theaters. So, of course, my girlfriend, now wife, and I went. It's like right when it came out. Huge Daft Punk fan, so I found out they were in there. I'm like, oh, what? So then we listened to the music. We're like, oh my god, this is incredible. I love this. What? That's it? Where's the? I want more. Well, there's an original, but it's not like that.
We do have more. Come back to the back closet. We don't keep it out front.
We have Tron at home.
Yeah.
The Tron at home.
But this one kind of pushed me to watch the Tron Uprising series.
The animated series.
Animated series. I would, in the same way like Batman the animated series is, and how stylistic it is, and the music and everything, I feel like Tron Uprising did for Tron. It's one of the best properties they have for Tron. Personally, I think it's incredible. I think if you haven't seen it, you should go see it. It's on Disney Plus. But yeah, this movie sort of pushed me in that direction because I was like, I kind of want more, and it was there. So, 19 episodes, why not?
Yeah.
That for a long time was kind of the thing. If you were a Tron fan, it was kind of a barren wasteland.
It's like Star Wars. 3 movies, that's it.
Oh, but they had the books and the comics and the toys.
Yeah,
and
right.
Yeah.
They had the expanded universe. Tron had nothing.
Yeah.
Which is a shame. You think it's like an endless supply of ideas you could come with us. As computers evolve, you could evolve the IP, but...
Right, you had
Nope.
movies like War Games, and then you started getting into the late 80s and 90s and stuff. You had The Wizard.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously Nintendo was a big thing, so you could have somehow played more into that with being dumped into video games.
Which, no matter how crappy the movie is, it always hooks me.
Yeah. So directed and screenplay was by Steven Leisberger?
I think it's Listberger.
Okay. Who also directed Hot Pursuit from 1987 starring John Cusack. Bonnie McBird was a writer on this as well. Stars the wonderful Jeff Bridges as Kevin Flynn / Clue.
And it also kind of seems like he really drove the excitement behind this movie. Mm-hmm. His excitement was infectious to the rest of the crew, which I think made it halfway decent movie. Without him, I think it kind of all falls apart and it's even more silly.
I mean, it's Jeff Bridges being Jeff Bridges.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's in a... It's very familiar. You see this and you're like, oh, I've seen him act like this in Big Lebowski. I've seen him act like this in Tucker. Kind of the...
Yeah.
Come on, It
was like in the 70s King Kong.
Yeah.
Very energetic, very...
He was definitely one of the hot male actors back then.
Mm-hmm. I always forget just how much stuff he did back then.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
What was it, Starman?
Oh, yeah.
Something?
Yep, a couple years later, Starman.
And, man, he was a lot skinnier. I guess I would have been, too, if I was alive back then. The computers were chunky, we were skinny, and then, now the computers are skinny and we're chunky.
Yes. They've made us chunky.
Yeah.
Because they do so much for us.
So, Wall-E is happening.
You got it.
Yep.
On the way there.
We have Bruce Boxleitner as Alan Bradley / Tron, who reprised his role in Tron Legacy, Tron Uprising, 17 episodes, and The Games. It was his largest role outside of 88 episodes of Scarecrow and Mrs. King, as well as 88 episodes of Babylon 5.
Oh, wow.
I hate to say, this is all I know him from.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
The Tron stuff.
Yep. That's it.
Now,
But I thought his career would have been much bigger because I thought he did pretty good.
yeah.
Just his VO work. I feel like he would have done gangbusters and even unrelated to Tron.
And we have the very familiar David Warner as Ed Dillinger, Sark, and I guess the voice of Master Control Program.
Yep.
which
Then
we'll refer
modulated.
to as MCP. He was also in Star Trek V as St. John Talbot.
He was also in Star Trek 6 as a different character.
He was in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 as Professor Jordan Perry.
And Batman the Animated Series.
Really? Now I know him best from Ninja Turtles 2, of course.
He was, as they pronounced it, Ra's al Ghul. Not to be confused with Ra's al Ghul. Same person. Different pronunciation. Nobody knows how to pronounce it.
And we have Cindy Morgan as Laura, spelled Lora, and Yori. And she was only brought in only days before her first scene was shot. She's probably otherwise best known as Lacey Underall in Caddyshack.
Oh, yes. That's how I know her.
Oh, yeah. I think that's how a lot of people do know her.
And when you see her in Caddyshack, you will not forget her.
Nope. Hence why both Alan and Flynn were kind
Fighting over her?
Yeah, kind of into her.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Bernard Hughes as Dr. Walter Gibbs / DeMont. Very familiar guy as I was watching that and seeing his character. I'm like, I know I probably know him from some other stuff. Very familiar voice and stuff.
And he looked ancient in this movie.
Yes.
But he lived for like, God, what, another 25, 30 years?
Jeez. We have Dan Shore, Shor, who plays Ram, and the popcorn co-worker.
I always forget that he's...
Me too.
Like, I'll see him and be like, oh, wait, that's the guy.
And he was also Billy the Kid in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
That's right.
Didn't exactly have the greatest career, but...
Well...
At least for well-known things. Then we have Peter Jurassic as Crom. Also in 110 episodes of Babylon 5 as Londo Malari.
Interesting that two Babylon 5 people.
Right. Yeah.
Of all the sci-fi shows I watched, that was not one of them.
No.
Can't say I have either.
Never intrigued me. Now, I think what I like about the casting is, like, kind of keep the cast small.
Yeah.
Because they're doing double duty.
Yep.
They're all playing multiple roles.
It is interesting that you have outside people and inside people played by the same people.
Usually that doesn't happen.
No. I like the... it almost gives it like a analogy kind of thing where they're all symbols of people on the outside.
Yes, what is the symbolism?
Yeah.
Now, the thing about Cindy Morgan, Yori doesn't really have... She's not in... You don't see her much.
She's like an hour in before you see her.
Yeah.
I even, the moment she showed up, I thought, man, how long? And I stopped it. Oh, it's an hour into the movie. Like, we've only got like 20 minutes left in here.
Right. Yeah, a lot of activity with Flynn and Tron and Ram and everybody. But no, there she is, very late entry.
It's like they had to have her because they had her outside. So what are we going to do with her?
Yeah, threw her in the last minute.
Yeah, throw her in at the ending. I don't know.
Yeah, one of the things that also kind of struck me, and it's kind of similar to what we talked about with Tommy Boy, there was not a lot of casting alternative people. Like, who else would have been up for these roles? Or at least there's no information that was easily found. But you have Peter O'Toole, apparently was interested in playing Tron, but was also approached to play Dillinger and Sark. Ended up not getting any of them.
Was it just me, or when you watch the movie and they'd say Sark, it always sounded like sock. I don't know.
You also think sarcasm.
I mean, if it's the MCP talking, I mean, that is David Warner, just modulated, so he's got the British accent. So maybe that's why.
Yeah.
Which took me many views before I realized that was David Warner also. I was like, I wonder who does that voice. Oh, he's talking to himself.
Then you had Deborah Harry apparently tested for the role of Laura Urey.
That would have been interesting.
Yeah, obviously she was very well known at that time.
Oh, yes. Because she was in Videodrome like the year after this. So I mean, she was doing movies around then too.
Yeah.
Wasn't just the music.
Yeah, very familiar face for that time. Blondie. One way or another.
Heart of Glass.
Yeah.
And then they did that awful rapping song.
So like we mentioned, the film was technically considered a commercial failure, but the arcade video games apparently that were based on it were hits and made more than the films.
Go figure.
Yeah.
They sort of made that same comparison in the actual movie where he's like talking about, oh, well, you know, the things down here make all these quarters and that's the only way I'm seeing my money.
Right.
Like the merchandising scene from Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Or Spaceballs, for that matter.
Yeah, one of the reasons, too, because, you know, if they were going up against E.T., you know, the Disney advertising and PR head, Cardon Walker, reportedly did not believe in marketing and advertising motion pictures, which led to the marketing budget being less than $500,000. Oh. He apparently thought that word of mouth would help after the film opened in 6th place. Usually word of mouth is not going to make a dramatic jump like that.
So I feel like nowadays that's easier to do because social media does a lot for you, especially all the influencer stuff. But back then, that's suicide.
Right.
I mean, outside of Star Wars,
yeah,
I can't, and that was a flash in the pan.
Mm-hmm. That was very much a right place at the right time.
Yep. I've known people who had that same mentality. We don't have to advertise. We just need to open our doors, and everyone's going to flock in because they're going to tell everyone about us.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if they don't hear about you, how are they going to know to tell everyone about you?
Right. If nobody's seeing it in the first place,
yes,
who's going to tell who?
Also, how is it going to jog their memory if they're just forgetting about it?
Yep.
Like, you know, seeing the ad on TV. Oh, yeah, I got to tell so-and-so about that thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I know, I'm pretty sure he was banking on the whole, like, oh, our wowing special effects. It's going to wow everyone and get everyone. But if you don't tell them about it, how are they going to know?
Right.
And I will say the posters I've seen for this don't really do it a lot of justice back then.
No.
Yeah.
Very simplistic posters.
Mm-hmm. Which I like generally simplistic
Right.
type. But if you're not going to tell anyone about it, you're not going to advertise it, I mean, you're wasting your time.
Yeah. As a comparison, E.T. had a marketing campaign of around $10 million.
That's
So only 20 times higher.
Yeah, that's quite the jump.
Yeah. So, big difference.
So are you saying, Justin, back to the posters real quick, are you saying if it had like a Nintendo kind of box art, or if it had like a Star Wars animated like poster, that it would do better versus how it was simplistic?
I don't know if they would do better, but it certainly wouldn't have hurt.
Kind of would have known what it was about.
Maybe, you know, to do something. Well, and especially if I don't know this 100% sure, but I'm assuming most people at the time associated Disney with cartoons.
Yeah.
So they don't know what this. They don't know if it's it's an animated movie. It's a kids movie. If they don't see an ad for it, how are they going to know? Like, oh, that's not what this is. This is like brand new, groundbreaking effects.
Yeah, and
live action stuff.
Well, and thinking back to a lot of the live action that Disney had done before, right? You've got 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, and it like, pretty decent and cool effects in that too. Yeah, honestly, for the day,
for sure.
So kind of interesting that this just fell so flat.
Yeah, not really known for science fiction.
Yeah,
nope. A little more, I would say, fantasy oriented,
fantasy, feel good,
family. Huge opportunity missed. Although I will say, usually whenever there is like a failure like this, there isn't like one thing you can point to.
It's a number.
Yeah, it's usually like 20 things that just happen at the same time or in sequence. But that is definitely a big one.
Yeah, the marketing was
terrible.
Yeah, I mean, even if they would have just had half the marketing budget of E.T.
Oh, yeah. You imagine if they had Happy Meals with Tron stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there you go.
That alone.
Little light cycles and stuff.
Oh, yeah. It writes itself.
I was just going to say, it writes itself.
Pay us the big bucks. 40 plus years later.
Yeah.
We'll solve all your problems in 40 years.
Right place, wrong time.
So like mentioned, originally released 1982, re-released in February of 1983. And it did even worse at that time in theaters.
I will say February for a long time was kind of the time you release movies to die.
Yeah. So it's like, well, we've got this in the can. I guess we'll just throw it out there then.
Get a few extra bucks off of it. We got nothing else to put out there.
Right. Post-holiday season. There you go. Here's something to watch over.
Yikes.
Yeah.
But Tron was disqualified from receiving an Academy Award nomination because the Academy felt using the computer-generated effects was cheating at the time.
I see where they're coming from.
I totally understand their thought process.
However,
but
that's a load of crap.
Yeah.
Because, as we'll talk about later, it's pretty in-depth, some of the things that they had to do to make this actually work.
Right. Yeah, hand animating all the different colors on the suits and everything.
Not just that, but just the actual CGI that they were using.
Right.
And how, I mean, shoot, let's just talk about it. I mean, we're already here, right?
We're here.
So the light cycles, they, in order to actually make them appear that they're moving, they had to plot 6 numbers, and these 6 numbers were your XYZ axis, right? Then they also had to plot yaw, pitch, and roll, because there's more than just XYZ when you're animating. And this was just for like, and just to put it in perspective, for 100 frames, that would be 600 numbers, which is the equivalent to 4 seconds of film. That sounds maddening. But all these numbers also had to be hand typed into the computer to then work with after. So to say it was cheating, that's a gross understatement.
I remember one of the animators talked to Dan Shore sometime after. First thing he said to him was, "I hate your nose." He's like, "What are you talking about?" I says, "I've had to hand paint your nose for the last year." Talk about a thankless job.
Yeah.
All of that. I mean...
Well, and for the cast not being very big, credits really roll for a minute.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, you might not have had a lot of cast members, but you sure did have to spend a lot of money on the people that helped make the film.
Yeah.
You know, especially the Asian animators and all that stuff. I mean, you see like a couple screens where it's just their names and the symbols, and wow.
It's almost like watching the end of Shin Godzilla and not... It's like, who are... I don't know what these words are.
Oh, yeah. Like every 2 minutes you'll come across a name that you can read.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. There's a really good making of documentary that's on the DVD set. Mm-hmm. You can find it on YouTube also, but it's
really
fascinating to me, like, because they go very in depth as to how the whole process worked, and I mean, some of it is kind of over my head, but what fascinated me the most was that this whole idea came out of basically a commercial making company.
Yeah,
because that's what Lisberger did, is he made commercials.
And they were doing like the commercials for the Olympics, and there was like an animal Olympics, and let's check in with the animals and see who's winning, you know. And they got contracted for the first one. I forget which year. They got contracted for the second one. I forget why they didn't get a chance to make it. So then they're like, well, let's just move on to this Tron thing.
Yeah, I mean, and some of the, like, they even show some of the early work. The radio stations, TV stations with early CG stuff. And
yeah.
I mean, you could see it in what they're doing. Like, this is definitely right up Tron alley.
Well, and they I think mentioned that it was very proto-Tron, but there was almost like a test, and then they sold that same graphic to multiple radio stations, which is incredible. Like, to be able to do that to multiple, that's awesome.
I've heard similar people who did work like that. They would just sell the same thing to multiple, because it's like, how are they going to know?
Right, just change the text.
Yep, just change the text, but the exact same graphics, the exact same wording, the same voiceover. Just, I love it. A little harder to do these days.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie, though. If you're in a different area of the country and you hear the same commercial on a local radio station that you hear back in your home area, you're like, I thought that business was just related to my area.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, I didn't know you were nationwide.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then talking about the technology being used for these films computer-wise, we're kind of in the early days of, I don't know if you would even say home computers at this point, but the computer used for the film's main special effects had a whopping 330 megabytes of storage and 2 megabytes of memory.
Woo-wee. Cooking with fire there.
Mm-hmm.
Just remember, they went to the moon on a lot less.
Yeah, that's true. Right, which it's still mind-boggling. And Jeff Bridges apparently found it pretty tough to step away from the arcade games that were placed on set that were intended to inspire their actors.
Oh, yeah, I'd be screwed.
Yeah, it was like he's just a big kid.
I do love the idea. Mm-hmm. Let's just have a bunch of arcades in here, because there is a lot of downtime when you're shooting movies. Mm-hmm. So it's like, what better way to use your downtime? Use it to inspire you.
Yeah, I mean, arcades were huge at this time. You had Pac-Man, which Pac-Man makes a brief appearance in this film.
Yep.
It's like, wow, it's pretty impressive.
Yeah, that was definitely, and this was slightly before the crash, the home console crash.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this was...
Yeah, because the
peak time for video games.
Going back to E.T., that's what helped spur the crash.
Yes.
The Atari. Atari.
Interesting. It's like poetry. It rhymes.
Yes.
The E.T. comes out. It's this big smash hit, but then it like crashes this other thing.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So Tron has the, in quotations, the crappier movie, but then the better video game, and then E.T. has the really bad video game that almost killed the whole market and had the better movie.
An inverse relationship.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah.
And I know that E.T. game had a lot of marketing dollars put behind it, too.
Yes, it did.
And it didn't go as well.
Nope.
I'm sure plenty of people bought it.
Yep.
And wish they hadn't.
Mm-hmm.
And I watched a video fairly recently where someone was explaining how you're supposed to play it. Like a lot of Atari games.
Yeah.
How would you know this?
Right.
Read the guide that came with the...
Even if you read the guide, how would you know this? Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, some of the guides, they had a lot of story in them.
Right.
And they would explain how you do some things, but some of them weren't very good at explaining what you're doing, why you need to do it. They're a little obtuse.
Yeah.
Which is
Part of the charm.
Yeah, that's why I watch the videos of people who figured out how to do it, and then, this is what you're supposed to do. I'm like, great.
That makes sense.
That makes perfect sense. Now I never need to check it out.
Right. I never would have figured this out as a 6-year-old.
Nope. I've done that with so many games that I had as a kid from the NES.
Well, you're not supposed to figure it out. That's your game for the summer. I mean, it's not like we got a game, every month or something, like in Game Pass.
Right.
But I rented a lot.
Yeah, I did too.
But then it's like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Never need to rent this again.
Don't need to rent this again.
I wasted a whole weekend on this one.
Yep. I couldn't even get past first level.
Yeah.
I couldn't even get past the first area of the first level.
Yeah.
Well, this was fun.
Yeah.
Speaking of video games, apparently Lisberger was addicted to Pong, which helped lead to the development of this film back in 1976. So it was kind of on the radar there for a while.
Definitely worse things to be addicted to.
Yeah.
Especially in the 70s.
Yeah. Space Invaders was also reportedly a major influence behind the film.
Another classic.
Yeah.
Definitely get that from the game that Flynn mentions that he makes, that it clearly has the recognizers on the front of it. I'm blanking on it right now. Our listeners are like, it's this, you idiot.
Space Paranoid.
Yes, that's it.
Yep. What a great name.
Yeah.
It's so strange. I love it.
Mm-hmm. Kind of wish it existed.
I mean, it sounds like a game that'd be on the Atari.
And apparently Stanley Kubrick's Spartacus from 1960 was an inspiration for the film.
Not getting that one.
I can see it.
Maybe because of the gladiator aspect of it.
Oh, I see.
Gladiator aspect, and then the slaves uprising to overtake the establishment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see it. It takes a second, but I can see it.
Yeah.
I think it's the setting.
It
throws me off.
Yeah. Sword and sandal versus digital.
Yeah.
It's quite a big difference.
Going back to Disney animators, a lot of them at the time reportedly refused to work on Tron due to fears about the computers taking their jobs. Which...
That sounds awfully familiar, Kevin.
Yeah. Hello, AI. 22 years later, Disney closed the hand-drawn animation studio, but brought it back under John Lasseter.
I do know there was a big divide between the animators and the ones researching the computer division.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
For quite a while.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, the ILM documentary talked about that quite a bit.
So, while you have Disney Plus open and you're rewatching this because you haven't seen it in 30, 40 years, and then you go and watch Tron Uprising because I told you so, you'll thank me later.
Bossy.
Yeah.
Please go watch the ILM one because that has to be maybe one of the best ones they've done yet. I absolutely loved that one. So, lots of good things to watch.
And even if you don't care about any of that, but you're a Star Wars fan,
hey,
watch it anyways, because there's a bunch of Star Wars stuff in there.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Disney kind of stayed away from making more live action films for around 10 years, following the poor box office return from Tron and the Black Hole in 1979. I
don't know why I thought it was 16, but 10.
So, with Jeff Bridges kind of being I'll just say, sexy leading man at this time, apparently he had to wear a little extra accessory on his outfit, a dance belt, to conceal the bulge in his crotch while in his computer outfit.
As I heard him saying that it was very uncomfortable to sit, so there wasn't a lot of sitting.
What, has he got a roll of quarters in there?
Which I guess is a good excuse for why you want to busy yourself with playing the video games.
Right, standing.
Yeah, it's not comfortable to sit, so I'm going to go over here and distract myself with this Pong.
Mm-hmm. The characters were actually throwing frisbees around the game grid. Frisbee coach Sam Schatz was brought in to help train the actors to be better frisbee players.
I did see an interview with Boxleitner where he said that there was a scene where he needed to like catch and throw aggressively.
That stemmed from the director.
Yes.
Kind of really just getting on him one day.
Yep.
And Boxleitner he was mad.
Yep.
So go ahead.
Well, he was, because he needed it to be really intense.
Yeah.
So he was angering him, and he did this great catch over his head. And you can even see in the movie, he like catches it and looks back and then looks up, and it's this look of, yeah, now what?
Right.
What else you got?
Yeah.
And it was like the exact take he was looking for.
Yep.
And afterwards, he smiled and started laughing, like, perfect, got it. And then he realized, like, oh, he was trying to screw me up here a little bit to
kind of
angry.
I loved that story. I'm so glad you went into that, because that was exactly where I was headed to next.
And there's so many stories like that in movie history where they were like trying to key him up, but without telling him that's what they were doing.
I mean, think of how they kept Ripley apart from most of the crew to kind of alienate her.
There were allegedly that's why Kubrick was so difficult with Shelley Duvall.
Yeah,
was to get her emotionally beaten down to the point where that's what comes across in the movie. It was borderline on abuse, but
yeah, right.
I mean, great performance.
It's legendary.
It is legendary. And it is the take that's in the movie where he catches that frisbee. It has that angry look.
Sure
like,
is.
Yeah, what else you got? I got it.
Is that when he's first introduced and he's like, Flynn's pointing down, he's like, oh, who's that? Oh,
Yep.
that's Tron. Okay, yeah.
That was, his battle the first time you see him, yeah. What a great introduction.
Yeah. He's like fighting like 4 or 5 dudes or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bridges and Boxleitner were the only two to appear in both Tron and Tron Legacy.
Yeah.
I mean, small cast, so...
Yeah, because Flynn doesn't... Wait. Yeah, I don't think he shows up in Uprising. Definitely not, like... That story is not really there for that. There was a 360 game, I forget what it's like, Evolution.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to say he's in that, but I don't know if he's voiced by him. But anyhow.
I dabbled with it, but it's been so long I don't remember.
Yeah, it didn't age gracefully, but we put it on the easiest mode and powered through it.
There you go. Cindy Morgan reportedly traded her Yori costume for Alexis, which I'm sure the Yori costume was in really good shape because she didn't have many scenes.
That's true.
I kind of feel like Princess Leia could have done the same thing. Although maybe she could have got like a Lamborghini or something.
I did see a part of the documentary has Jeff Bridges with his hat from Tron.
Oh.
His hockey helmet.
Yeah, and he's like, sometimes I put it on and I wear it because,
it's like something like it helps me think better or something.
And I saw that.
I mean, he was blowing smoke.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't think this is true at all. But him being him, it's hard to tell.
Well, I mean, he did wear his the dude's jacket or whatever at John Goodman's Walk of Fame speech. So he holds on to things.
He does.
So the good programs were originally to have a yellow glow, and the bad programs were to be blue.
That's not how that's supposed to be. Also, and just a little, I will say lore at this point, the programs that are in the tanks that are green, so green was actually reserved in other stuff that they made later, obviously, for the like medic units. So not any kind of battling of any kind is the green ones. So I find it interesting that they were green and in tanks.
Yeah. And the original theatrical trailer reflects this, with the main characters appearing yellow and Master Control appearing blue in a shot.
Oh, that's where that blue one comes from. Interesting.
Yeah, so then it kind of got switched to blue, good, red, bad.
Well, in some of the scenes in the movie, there's yellow light cycles.
Right.
For the...
well, hard to switch that one.
It's a little late to switch that.
Yeah.
Which the light cycles were pretty impressive for the time.
Very.
Yeah.
I mean, it's basically a play on the Snake game that used to be very popular on cell phones.
Well, I played the hell out of that on my Nokia.
Right.
The way they were talking about how the ships and cycles were made is, and I forget the word for this, but they take basic shapes and they use those shapes to make other shapes to, then get your light cycle, your recognizer, and the other things, and you can use the same shapes to also take things away. So you have the big wheel, you have that big hub in the center. Well, they used another sphere and just carved it out with that sphere. Really, really fascinating.
It's kind of like the first Call of Duty Black Ops when you were building your whatever they called it. Not your logo, but like your player
or Halo
thing.
Yeah.
And then like you had all these layers you could put on it, and all these people would take like all these shapes and you'd layer them in such a way that it would show part of one thing and it'd cover up another thing. It's really neat the way you could create some really neat stuff, but doing it on a 3-dimensional thing.
Right. And for
way harder.
Back to the video games, why was it always weed or penises when they did make them?
Right.
I always did one of two things. I either did the Dark Side of the Moon logo.
Nice.
Okay.
Or I did the wall where I had like the March of the Hammers with the 2 hammers.
Nice.
But I would get tons of random people just messaging me, "Hey man, that looks awesome. How'd you do that?" I'm like, I'll never tell.
Take this to the grave.
That's right.
And approximately 569 people worked on this film.
And it feels every bit of it in the credits.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Credits are almost as long as the movie.
This isn't a Kojima game.
The Marvel movie before Marvel.
Oh.
Well, before Marvel movies.
Yeah. All right, we're going to take a quick little break to share some of our sponsor messages with you, and we will be right back.
Are you ready for some candid photos? Are you ready for some joyful photos? Are you ready for some vibrant photos? Well, Terri Ann Photography is what you want then. Custom photography specializing in maternity, newborns, families, and high school seniors. You can't be you without being you. Fun, entertaining photo sessions on location with Terri Ann Photography. Call now and book your session today. 314-608-2137. Or you can email at terriannphotography.com. Also, don't forget to check out some of her awesome work on Facebook, Terri Ann Photography.
All right, we are back. So composer Wendy Carlos collaborated with Stanley Kubrick on A Clockwork Orange, credited as Walter Carlos. I'd love to know the backstory behind that. And The Shining. She also played Switched on Bach live on stage with a synthesizer in the St. Louis Symphony Orchestra.
I had to throw that last one in there because it's wild that we're talking about Tron and the composer that did all the beeps and boops. Played with St. Louis Symphony Orchestra. That's pretty cool.
I mean, it's kind of a neat little thing, a little fun thing here. Do like that. The ring game where Flynn fights the program Crom was inspired by Jai Lai.
I believe that's
How you pronounce that?
Yeah. Or
I mean,
if it's not, it's pretty close.
Yeah, because I mean, it's definitely not lacrosse.
Oh, no.
No.
And I've watched a video of this in the past, and I always forget what it's called. That is serious. Like, that ball flies fast.
Yeah.
It's like a scoop basket thing that's on your hand, and oh my god, it's fast.
Right, because the You get the extra leverage, so as soon as it comes out of the scoop, it's really cooking.
Yeah. And the spinning of it, I'm sure. So I do like, with the kind of the whole premise of the film, is Flynn has been fired from the company called Encom, which was the name chosen because it was very tech sounding and not already a registered corporate name.
I kind of love it.
Yeah,
It does.
Yeah.
Although nowadays it sounds a lot like Enron. But,
right.
And that's the other thing I think of, too.
Yes.
But yes, Encom. I mean, that sounds like a legit
Tech company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds like something that would come out of Silicon Valley today.
It's kind of how they came up with the Tron name. Electron.
Yeah.
Ick.
Mm-hmm.
I mean.
Yeah. And you have Alan and, of course, Laura are still working together.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not really working directly together.
They're in the same company,
Yeah.
but, she plays with lasers and he writes programs. So.
Right. He's still a programmer, and she's down in the laser lab, yeah, where they kind of they don't break in, but they're showing the scene where they're doing the thing with the orange, with the laser.
Which I've got to mention, in case anyone happens to find this, I tried looking up who does the computer announcement voice, like laser containment in 60 seconds. We'll be firing. Please vacate the. Who did that voice? There's no credit in this for this.
Yeah,
it sounds like somebody I should know, maybe, but I don't know. So in case you find that, let us know.
Yeah, and then Alan's mad because now he doesn't have level 7 access to whatever because
Flynn's been screwing around with level 7 access.
And the MCP is kind of having his interaction with Dillinger, and which I do like Dillinger's desk. It's a really cool desk.
It's like black glass.
Yeah.
That when you tap certain things, they come on or off.
Yeah, you have the keyboard, and then you get the little screen that's there. He's getting the communication.
I gotta say, that keyboard has to be hell to type on.
Yeah.
I mean, remember the old Surface with just the touch keys instead of the real keys?
It's like typing on this iPad keyboard. With the hunt and peck.
Yeah. And there's no swipe back then.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, it's really neat. And so he's upset that he doesn't have access now, so they end up figuring out, well, maybe we can go talk to Flynn about whatever, and then Flynn still...
And also warn him.
Yeah.
They're on to you.
Right. Yeah, they kind of know that you're doing this. So they have to go to his arcade, and...
What a great place.
Yeah. He's running an arcade now.
And living above it.
Yep.
Kind of awesome.
It's kind of the life.
Yeah.
Like, that would be the best.
I mean, he's single, so whatever.
Oh, yeah. Like, I see that scene. I'm like, that dude's living the dream.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, sure, he's disgraced and he got screwed out of a lot of money and recognition, but, bro, you're running an arcade, you're living in an arcade? Like, that is... I'm kind of jealous.
All right.
Well, it's
You're
like,
your own boss?
yeah, it's like back in the day when, you'd have the bake shop down below and
Yeah.
just sleep upstairs.
Or the bar that you run downstairs?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was a big thing. Live above the bar. Yeah, Flynn's mad because he didn't get credit for his programs. I mean, he came up with these
5 video games.
Yeah. And he's trying to break back in and reach this specific piece of memory that has been deleted, but he says it can still be accessed.
Basically proof that it was stolen from him.
Right.
Or his credit was stolen.
Right. By Dillinger.
Yeah, of all people, the dude who looks like he couldn't program to save his life.
Right.
Yeah, he's the one that created the programs. Okay.
Who's now senior executive vice president or something like that.
Yeah.
Executive VP. Senior. Oh, so now he's senior.
It's like that scene in Star Trek 2 where Khan finds out that Kirk is now Admiral instead of Captain. Admiral? Admiral. Like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. They would promote him after screwing me over. Okay, sure.
Yeah, so they end up recruiting Flynn. Flynn just wants to do anything he can to get back in there. And
oh, yeah. He convinces them at this point. Because, I mean, why do they want to help him? Like, why do they care?
Yeah.
I mean, if anything, it convinces Alan to go along with it because he's very much like, I don't even want to be here.
Yeah,
right.
I mean, it's going there. He finds out, oh yeah, Flynn was screwing around in the system.
Yeah.
And for legit reasons.
Uh-huh.
Like, okay, yeah, the dude is actually on a noble crusade.
Yeah, because he's like, what, are you trying to embezzle them or something? And it's like, no.
And clearly, Flynn and Laura have a history together.
Right.
Which makes Alan very...
jealous.
Also jealous. Like, well, I really don't want to be here with, like, your ex-boyfriend.
Right.
Like,
I mean, who does?
Right.
As soon as he comes upstairs, takes off his shirt. I'm like, jeez. And all he's got is like a bed in this room. And,
Yep.
You know, it's not a place with a traditional couch and chairs and stuff.
Yeah, it's basically a single-room apartment.
She tells you not to worry about him, the guy you're not supposed to worry about.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. With a window that looks out over the arcade.
Yeah.
Which has the blinds not closed.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Dude's living the life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's the
I
dude.
do like how quickly they all like, yeah, okay, let's do this.
Mm-hmm.
They don't waste a lot of time convincing each other like, oh yeah, this is a good idea. We should definitely do this.
Yeah, there's not a whole act wasted.
Right. If this movie was made today, this scene would be the entire first act.
Yeah, there would have been a lot more to it.
Way more to it. And it's more get on with it. Get to the point.
Yeah, I think that's why this movie's really quaint in that way. Like, it doesn't hold your hand to tell you what all these computer systems do.
Nope.
We just assume that computers can do these things. We're just, like, led to believe. It's almost that 30-second rule that Ubisoft uses, where it's like, if it takes you longer than 30 seconds to look up if this historical fact exists, it's good enough.
Yeah. And also the terminology, too. Because there's a lot of computer terms that I'm sure the average person wouldn't have known back then.
Yeah, no, and I think the girl who played Laura, I don't think she knew what most of them were, and they're like, oh, that's okay, just say the line.
Yeah, it's
Just-
fine.
Just say the line. You don't have to be believable about it.
Yeah.
Just believe that you know.
Yep. I mean, it's like I always say, as long as you say it with confidence, you can convince anyone of anything.
Oh, that's my day job.
Hey, sometimes mine too.
Yeah, and obviously the MCP is very upset and is basically telling Dillinger he needs to shut things down, otherwise the MCP is going to kind of out Dillinger, it seems like.
Yeah, he definitely blackmails him.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the information that Flynn is looking for.
Right.
Which, why would he do that? Because Flynn would clearly come through and clean house. Like, come on. But he's also threatened by the other program, Tron, which was supposed to kind of checks and balances instead
Like a
of
security program.
Yeah. So finds that out and he's like, no, I can't be held down.
Yeah, he's pretty much wanting to take over everything. He's got the Russia codes. He wants the China codes.
Because he's bored with corporations.
Right.
Yeah.
Gonna take over the Kremlin.
Gonna go after NORAD next.
Right.
This is like one of those first, like, oh, AI is scary before AI was a thing.
Well, and there's a whole nother story to be told here because, I forget. It's the older professor. Who played him?
That was Bernard.
Talk about Dumont.
Yeah.
Or Walter Gibbs. Bernard Hughes.
There was a line in there. It's kind of early in the movie, actually, where Alan Bradley's like, some programs will be thinking, for themselves soon. And the professor's like, won't that be grand? Computers and programs will start thinking and people will stop. And
How
it's
prophetic.
so timely today. So timely. The first time I saw this, that line stuck so hard. Because, only a few months ago. And we're deep in the whole AI screwing things up. So it's like, Jesus, this was in the 80s. Print is dead.
But I also like the fact that you learn through their discussions like he was the one who founded the company.
Yeah,
And he's kind of been relegated to the basement.
There's very much like a Steve Jobs thing about him, because he says like you're no longer in the garage anymore. And he's like, well, sometimes I wish I was. Oh, that can be arranged.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, some very good interactions there with, we'll just say, in the user world.
I kind of wish there was just a little bit more time in like the real world, maybe even at the very end to sort of wrap up a few things.
That end does come very quick.
It's very like he's out flying in a helicopter and then it's done.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, here we go. Okay, that was it.
Yep.
Right.
But one little interesting detail, which I don't know how many times I saw it before I noticed, when the MCP is in control, everything that's in the real world is at night.
Yeah.
And then once he's gone,
it's daytime.
It's day.
It's like
at
the darkness has been lifted.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
What a subtle detail. I love that.
Yeah. Symbolism.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so Flynn makes his way to the lab where she works and ends up getting demodulated. I don't know what you call
zapped into the computer.
Zapped, yeah.
Can we also mention his weird creeping around motion that he does? His sneaking.
He's so sneaking like he's like a 9-year-old.
Right. Yeah, it's like a cartoon. Like,
yeah. Where's Shaggy and Scooby?
Oh yeah, like his little walk that he does. I can't even describe it, but it's weird sneaking.
It's the silly dance walk.
Yeah. Yes, he definitely got the degree from the Ministry of Silly Walks. I do love that shot of him getting absorbed, shot, derezed, whatever. It's like a dot matrix printer,
right? Yeah, it goes
going
left
straight
to right,
across. Yep. I love
like
that.
even the hand and then the space and then the body. And
so that like laser grid thing kind of also reminds me of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, that little laser thing.
Yeah.
But also, if you're at Disney World for some reason, the Tron light cycle, like as you're walking into the queue, that like laser is at the end of the hallway. So like once you get into the other queue and it's all lit up like you're, in the computer, that's kind of a neat touch. Like it.
Yeah. And like from there, then everything takes place primarily in the computer world.
The grid.
It's amazing because the whole first act takes place on the real world. It feels like a long time before we go in.
It's at like a half an hour, isn't it?
It's about, yeah.
Yeah.
It feels like a long time, but I mean, it is the whole first act, so I guess it makes sense. But oh boy, once you go in there, you kind of forget about the real world stuff.
Oh, easily. Yeah, you get lost. It's like it's kind of like going into a casino. It doesn't matter what time of day it is, but you go in and the rest of the world just disappears. You have no concept of time.
Oh yeah.
And then you come out and it's daylight again.
Yep. And it feels like you're in that world longer than you actually are. Even though it is most of the rest of the movie. It's not a long movie, but it feels like you're in there a long time. It's Schrodinger's grid. It feels like you're in there a short time and a long time.
Well, and what is it? In real time, he was only gone a few minutes.
Yeah, it wasn't long.
So.
Yeah.
I would say just when they're in the computer world, the grid, the sound, I mean, there's just really no background noise. There's nothing. There's just really their footsteps and
which are
voices.
It's almost like they use the wrong channel on sounds where it like kind of reverbs and echoes real weird and digitally. I don't know if you've ever accidentally had like 5.1 surround sound on your Xbox like turned on a TV that can't support it. It's kind of like that. It just doesn't codec right, and it's...
Well, I'm pretty sure... I couldn't confirm this from the first act, but for the rest of the movie, I'm pretty sure whenever you're in the grid, you're hearing the electronic soundtrack. Mm-hmm. That's where all the synth stuff is and the bloops and bleeps. But then once it comes out, it's regular orchestral score again.
And the only thing
I love that.
Yeah, the only thing I wouldn't argue, but like as you're going in with Flynn, like through the whole thing, there was like a little like flute noise, maybe.
Oh yeah, there is. Yeah,
yeah. But yeah,
it's like a transitional kind of.
Yeah, because it's very subtle and slight. Mm-hmm. But
I love that animation. The going in. Also, one of my favorite scenes of the original Star Trek: The Motion Picture is when they first go into the cloud and you see all the weird trippy stuff. And of course, everyone's like, "Oh, this is the slow part of the movie. Nothing's happening." Yeah, but look at the visuals.
Right.
I'm the same way when they go into the grid because all the weird stuff you're seeing. Like, oh, I can just watch this on a loop.
Oh,
put on some Pink Floyd and just be happy for an hour.
It's very much like, to me, it's like old Epcot in Florida. It feels every bit of it in this movie, and maybe that's why I have like a little more attachment to it than I realized I was going to. Came out same year too, because Epcot launched in October 1st of '82. So could have had Tron and Epcot. What the heck? In Future World.
It would have made sense.
Yeah.
Had it been a more successful thing, I believe.
Yeah.
So talking about the kind of the blandness of being in the grid, the light cycle sequence originally was supposed to have, or it did originally have background music, but that alternate scene is only present in this special Laserdisc edition release.
That's such a bummer too. Mm-hmm. 'Cause like, who still has something that can play that?
Oh,
there are
people.
There are.
I don't
it definitely
know them.
has its fan base.
Oh, I know.
But I am not one, and I don't know anyone.
Well, yeah. What did we find that was Laserdisc on Record Day that I was looking at in one of the first couple shops? Was that Tron?
Oh, I mean, they've got a whole Laserdisc section.
No, I know. But, like, we were sitting there, like...
There are some surprising things, yeah.
And I thought about it.
That get a Laserdisc release?
That was... I tried so hard to get him to get Laserdisc, if for no other reason, to frame them and put them on the wall.
Display, yeah.
Yeah.
Because they do have some great artwork.
Uh-huh.
They usually had much larger, obviously, canvas.
Yep.
Like a traditional vinyl album.
Yep. And they look so much better than the VHS artwork because it's so compressed into that rectangle.
Which this Tron film is the only one that was released on VHS, which, I mean, makes sense. It's 1982. Mm-hmm. And DVD and Blu-ray were the standard when Tron Legacy released in 2010.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And Tron was the 114th live-action film produced by Disney to that point.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, they had done a lot of live action before this, so it's like it's not their first rodeo.
No.
And granted, not all of them are great,
right?
But like, I don't know, there's a couple out there that I think people think of when they think of older Disney live action stuff.
Yeah.
Well, some of the older ones you kind of forget are Disney.
Exactly. I mean, 20,000 Leagues.
It's when I think live action Disney, I don't think of that one as being one. But I think of that movie.
Or like Herbie. Is it Herbie? The race
the
car?
Love Bug.
Yeah.
All the Love Bugs.
Yeah.
I mean, Mary Poppins, technically.
Yeah.
It was live action with a little animation sprinkled in.
I don't love that one. Like, people, if you love it, you love it.
Yeah.
And if you don't, you just don't.
Right.
It just does not feel like there's an in-between on that one.
Yeah. But it's like, you think live action Disney, you think things like Old Yeller.
Right.
Yes.
Swiss Family Robinson. Things like that. Mm-hmm. But no, there's so many live action Disney films.
Like, I think 50s, 60s.
Mm-hmm.
After that, I don't think of them much with that. My mind goes to the animated stuff.
Kind of hard not to.
Mm-hmm.
After the movie came out, Shore's 92-year-old grandmother, along with all her friends, started a letter-writing campaign to re-res Ram.
I thought that was pretty awesome.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it was kind of neat. Like, why did you de-res my grandson?
Yeah. I mean, you know, it's probably one of his first movies or decent credits where he's doing things and having a speaking role. And then they get rid of him. And, like, he's not one of those characters where it's like, oh, finally. It's more like, oh, that's kind of a bummer.
Yeah, he's a fun character.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't like a nuisance.
No.
Or anything.
Yeah, he's not Jar Jar Binks.
I do find it interesting, though, that later on he's able to kind of save Yuri. But he can't save... He hasn't unlocked that power yet, I guess. It's like a video game. He hasn't gotten
He hasn't leveled up.
Yeah, he hasn't leveled up high enough to
Doesn't have enough
restore
credits.
health. Yeah. He, like, and in between there, he really, you know, like, he can manipulate the grid and fly the things and...
Which comes back later.
Yeah.
In later editions.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How can you do that? I'm what you call a user. Huh?
They do exist.
They do exist. It's almost like a religious thing in this movie.
Yeah.
The whole, like, worshiping the users kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah, because it's like, oh, if you believe in the users, you get sent down here to the gaming grid. Or
Yeah.
if, you know, they can use your programming to fit their needs, they just rewrite your code.
Mm-hmm. And I do love how, I guess it was Ram that was an actuarial program. So his whole goal is to, like, make other people happy, essentially. So he's very agreeable. Like, yeah, let's go do the thing. Sure.
I did like the music when Flynn's being transported into the game. You know, it sounded something like you would hear in Star Wars. Very familiar, kind of slightly orchestral.
Mm-hmm.
Right, it's got those flighty flute sounds.
Yeah.
And it might be like a synth flute.
Yeah.
Because it's...
Could be.
It's like a weird, like... It sounds
hard
slightly
to tell.
off.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
It's hard to tell. But I want to say, like, it was... Which I guess makes sense if it's like a transitional...
Yeah.
Kind of thing. It's like half traditional, half digital.
I kind of love that idea.
I kind of love it. I'm the weirdo that loves synths that try to sound like traditional instruments.
Oh yeah.
Which was a huge thing on 70s prog stuff. And I am all about all of it. Sure, it sounds like a crappy flute or a crappy trumpet, but I'm there for it.
I mean, come on. What do you think I listened to on the Super Nintendo?
Right. Like, it's no different than SNES soundtracks.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, the Encom van that Laura drives is a 1979 Ford Club wagon.
I had to throw something in there. It's about the best I had.
Right, it's like it's the only car that's like really prevalent in there.
Yeah, it's not like they're riding around on bikes or anything.
Nope.
So...
But the only other vehicle that's in there is a helicopter.
Yeah, which
I love. Well,
it glows.
The original one, the first one.
It glows
because it
That's
looks like
cool.
It's out of the grid.
Yeah, right.
But that was on purpose
because it had red.
The red outlines.
Yep.
Oh, I love the way that looks.
I don't know how they did it back then, but I love it.
I mean, it almost looks like it's just like neon lights.
But I mean,
it looks great.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
It looks like something you'd see not in 1982. It looks a little more futuristic than 1982.
That's what I was thinking.
It was very foreshadowing of the movie, though.
Oh,
Red
yes.
being bad.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Red bad.
Just like in Star Wars.
Yep. This makes you think, why is Skeletor purple or blue and Orko is red?
I've wondered that myself. Because purple you don't think of as like...
It's like royal.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a loving color.
Yeah. I mean, historically, with kings and things, because it was hard to make, so
Right.
it was a kingly color.
Wait, Barney was purple? He's a happy... He was a happy little thing.
Yeah.
Does Barney trigger the mascot fear?
You know, I
Can't say that you've seen him in real life.
that's true. Also, I watched Barney before that, so it doesn't quite elicit.
Translate. Yeah.
On the other hand, if I saw him in person, I wouldn't exactly go out of my way to go up and say hi.
Yeah.
Or Grimace, he was a happy fellow. He's purple.
Yeah. Probably wouldn't go out of my way to say hi to him either.
Okay. Teletubbies?
No.
No.
No. Uh-oh.
Tinky Winky.
Yeah, no. Getting the Danny shakes here.
Oh, yeah. The one thing also, Brad, that you had put in here too about the Klaatu Barada Nikto in Alan's cubicle, that I was curious of what that
Yep.
was symbolizing.
Yep. So
I'm glad you put it in here.
I had to look it up because
If you didn't, I was going to.
I noticed it, so I'm like, what the hell does that mean? So I do a little digging.
Very classic phrase in sci-fi.
It sure is from 1951, the day the Earth stood still. And that's how they were to pacify Gort.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Gort was the robot. And yeah, he that's what you said. But it's been used in so many sci-fi things
nice.
as a homage to the original Day of the Earth. I have to say original because there was a remake.
Oh, I know, I saw.
But let's pretend it didn't happen.
Yeah.
But it's I'm trying to. There's so many references to that phrase. Plus, there was the '70s band Klaatu, which some people thought were the Beatles,
Interesting.
but of course they weren't.
No.
No, the Beatles are the Beatles.
They're the Beatles. Are the Beatles. Of course, some people thought Badfinger were the Beatles.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because they were signed to Apple Records,
Okay.
and they were like, "Oh, they kind of sound like them," and "Oh, it's the Beatles trying to be something." No, they weren't. No. If you've never looked up the history of Badfinger, it is one of the most tragic band stories ever.
I've got a bad finger on this hand. I've got one on this hand, too.
Yeah. And for those listening at home, we just saw them.
Yep. So
Usually you'll see them if you pull in front of somebody quickly while driving.
usually associated with road rage.
Or birds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes both at the same time.
So you also have Flynn's Arcade was located at the Hull building in Culver City, California.
9543 Culver Boulevard. And guess it's been converted into a restaurant now, the Akasha restaurant.
Okay.
We'll go with it. The last thing that kept catching my eye, and I kind of paid a little more attention last night, because Ram's symbol is very similar to Flynn's symbol that's kind of like by his collarbones. It's like this like chevron looking symbol, and the idea behind that symbol is supposed to be a symbol as a user versus the programs, and it's supposed to be a little more unique. I guess it's just, it breaks down a little bit with that thinking, because Ram also has kind of a, similar one. But yeah, just thought that was interesting. It's also present in some of the newer trailers for the new movie, which is why I was like, oh, interesting. So yeah.
Coincidence?
I think
Or
not.
a deeper meaning?
We'll find out. I hope.
Can't wait to find out.
Now, Justin, I think I was kind of, like you, surprised that more things didn't come about because of the bit.
Oh, God, I love the bit.
Yes.
That is my
No.
favorite character.
So the new game just came out on Xbox and PlayStation and whatnot. Obviously, Tron subtitle, whatever.
Tron, insert title here.
Yeah. They actually get to a point where you can do a mission and get the bit, and it will follow you around in that whole like particular level.
Oh, that's fun.
And then it's like when you leave, it kind of disappears, but when you come back, it's still there. So it's like, oh, that's actually pretty cool. Yeah.
I do know that the bit is surprised to see Flynn because it thinks it's Clue. Which is why it reacts the way it does when it first sees him, because it thinks it's the person or the program he was already used to.
Right.
But I just love the fact that it's just yes, no. It's almost like a puppy. I think we're out of control. Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah.
No, 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 no. I was surprised we didn't see a bit in anything else, really.
I'm surprised that Disney World doesn't have them where you can put them on your shoulder.
Yeah.
From the Tron light cycle.
I mean, yeah.
Come on.
I mean, it's like a Magic 8-Ball. Essentially, it just gives yes or no. But,
Right. Yeah.
I mean, it's... But I also love how it changes shapes. Mm-hmm. And I did a little looking. I didn't write it down because these are very big words, but the shapes that it makes is a different shape based off of the answer it gives. And they are actual geometric shapes.
Oh.
They're just very big words. And I didn't decide to save them because I would have butchered them.
Nah, yeah.
But they are actual geometric shapes that it turns into when it gives a different answer. Again, I don't know how they animated that, but they did it.
Yeah, they pulled it off.
They pulled it off.
It looked pretty good.
The other place that, well, it's not used prevalently. That's a word, sure. I'm part of a Discord, and of course, you know, you make your custom little emojis, and they have those on there. So there's occasions where they get used a lot.
Nice. Nice.
It's nice. Journey, whenever you're watching the closing credits, was that Only Solutions?
Not a household song.
No. Probably not something you'll see on a Greatest Hits album.
No.
And then in 2010, they use another Journey song, Separate Ways, or in parentheses, Worlds Apart.
Which is definitely one of their bigger hits.
Yep. So it makes me wonder.
If you know Journey, that is definitely a top 5 song.
Yeah. It makes me wonder, is the new movie going to also have Journey?
I'm wondering that too.
Gotta complete the come on.
Like poetry.
Do the thing.
Yeah, you might as well.
We're already here.
Yeah. And apparently you said Supertramp was asked to do the score but couldn't due to prior obligations.
That fascinated me. But it's all, well, for a couple of reasons. One, that Journey wasn't their first choice. But the thing that was more fascinating was, if you know anything about Supertramp's history, this time was a super turbulent time for them. Starting in the late 70s, because they had like 2 main guys. There's Roger Hodgson and Rick Davies. And they did not get along for a long time.
Like most big bands.
Yes. There's one of the most infamous band rivalries. Those two did not get along. And by late 70s, there was, I think it was a Rolling Stone journalist that was in the studio when they were recording, and he said, these two didn't talk the entire time I was in the studio for days. And that's just how they operated. And they'd get up, they'd play their parts, they'd go their separate ways. 82, they released the last album with all of them together, and they definitely weren't on speaking terms. And as soon as the album came out, Roger Hodgson was gone.
Wow.
And hasn't been with the band ever since. So the fact that they were even approached like, oh, would you like to contribute to the soundtrack? We want to kill each other right now. Are you kidding me? Fascinating.
Yeah. It's... Now, you think people in a band would just all get along. You know,
You'd
together,
think,
you're finally hitting it big and all this stuff, and making the money and getting the hits. And
biggest problem usually is because a band is a business. Mm-hmm. It is a business entity.
Yeah.
And so they are your coworkers. And if you can't get along with your coworkers, sometimes you start getting along with them fine, but then as money, drugs, pressures, contracts,
The way you look at them, say certain things.
influences,
Yeah.
Right.
personalities,
spouses.
yeah. Yeah, things change over time, and
Yeah.
it's a very common tale, unfortunately.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, some bands, they are like best friends for life. Look at Rush.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, those Geddy and Alex were like practically brothers.
Right.
But it's a shame. You make great music together, and you just can't get along.
Yeah, it's like a couple of the guys, I think, from Toto, like, grew up down the street from each other.
Yeah.
Were born in the same area at the same time, and...
I look at Paul Simon and Art Garfunkel.
Yeah.
I mean, they were childhood friends and ended up hating each other for most of their life then.
Right. Yeah. Sad.
That's a shame.
No, I mean, Tron actually... It was better than I expected.
Good. I was wondering how you were going to take it.
Yeah, because I did listen to another podcast that talked about Tron, and they were really kind of like shitting on it.
Well, and it's kind of funny. We have watched for many years now at this point Red Letter Media, and they had a re-review up, and Jay said something that resonated pretty strongly with me. And it's maybe not that these films are like amazing or great or the best or anything, but what they are good at, they really pull you into this universe that you kind of want to stay in for a while. And that's kind of what I equate the movies to. It's this universe you just want to spend a little time in, and then you just kind of go about your business, and that's okay. And it just so happens that the second one has a really, really good soundtrack. So...
I mean, that's how I felt about this whenever the second one, because, like I said, I was already a fan of the first. And I went into the second one like, you know what? Even if it's a terrible movie, I'm just happy to be in this world for a little bit. And I just, from the opening, I was already like, oh, yeah, this is beyond my expectations. And I went out immediately and got the soundtrack. And I won't stop listening to it.
I mean, I listened to it today.
Yeah. I mean, it's been 15 years, and I'm still frequently listening to it. I'm still watching it.
Yep. I mean, that's my kind of go-to. It's really late at night. I'm going to fall asleep to it. Don't know what else to put on. Hey, let's put Legacy on.
My only complaint about that movie is their suits are not busy enough.
Like in this one.
In this movie, they're very busy.
Got all the circuits.
All the circuits, and I love that look. They're too sleek in the second one. Well, which I totally understand because, technology's moved forward, things are sleeker.
Minimalistic.
Much more minimalist. It's just, I felt like it should be a little more busy with the lights and circuits and things.
Yeah. Kind of like...
but it's a personal preference.
Yeah. Kind of like when they sort of upgraded the X-Men for the first time with more slick suits, and it's like, oh, you don't have the what do you say, like some underwear?
Oh yeah,
on or whatever.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of the suits.
Well, right,
but
yeah.
I wasn't a big X-Men fan.
I mean,
the
animated series.
Oh, I did. Yeah.
I mean, who doesn't? Right. Now you got that brainworm to finish you off.
Yeah, sometimes that song keeps me up at night. Like, get out of my head.
And one other question I think you had in here too, Justin, was the deal with the water. I'm kind of.
I don't understand that.
Yeah, it's kind of odd to be in a computer kind of electronic environment.
Supposed to represent energy,
right? Like Energon for Transformers.
Yeah. But beyond that, I couldn't tell you.
Right.
There's no like symbolism or anything beyond that. It's supposed to represent energy. There you go.
Just a flowing thing of what looks like water.
Like, and in Flint's case, I understand. It makes sense.
Yep.
But with programs,
No concept.
I didn't get that.
Unless you watch Tron Uprising.
Or is that a retcon?
Oh.
Yeah. My other question is the old people.
Which I missed. I looked for them, but I could not find them.
Yeah, if you ever watched the movie and you've never seen it before, pay attention to the old couple in Flynn's. There's an overhead shot, and it's packed with people. There's this
teenagers.
Yeah. I don't know if there's anyone over 20 in there.
Right.
And then you see this old couple who are like in their 70s.
Gray hair.
I don't want to say they look lost, but they kind of look a little lost. And they're just walking through the crowd. And I want to say it's sort of like center bottom to the left. And you'll see them walking through the crowd. Every time I see it, I'm like, why is there this old couple in there?
Just very out of place. They stumbled in
So
off
out
the
of place.
street.
Because they wouldn't have went into Flynn's back in 82.
No.
Are you kidding me?
No.
They would have avoided that like a plague. All those kids, come on.
Yeah, I mean, the reputation of arcades in the 70s in particular, and even the early 80s, it was a dirty, seedy kind of place.
Smelly, smoky place.
Yeah, it wasn't a place that...
Bunch of smelly teenagers and early 20s.
Oh, yeah, it was kind of the place where people who were up to no good went to. Like, it wasn't like a child-friendly place even.
Yeah.
So why is this 70-year-old couple wandering? I've never seen anything that addresses it. Why this old couple's in there? Bizarre.
Question for the director.
Yeah. Why?
If you're out there and you happen to be listening, Mr. Director, inquiring minds would like to know.
Yeah, explain the old couple. Cause it's
and the water. Or energy.
Oh, yeah. We definitely need something about that water.
Because it doesn't give them any extra power. Didn't seem. I mean, I guess they kind of regenerate.
They kind of brighten up a little.
Yeah, I was going to say they brighten up. Yeah. They I feel great.
But I don't know if that's
other than that, I don't know.
Because I know, if you're parched and dehydrated, you have a little water. It kind of has that same effect.
It's is it like
perk up?
Is it like drinking milk in Zelda?
Yeah, you get your hearts back.
Yeah, get your hearts back.
Maybe.
I don't know.
It could be.
There's no life bars in this.
No,
not that we can see.
Well,
right.
Yeah. Maybe their brightness is their life bar.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, because Ram is blinking and stuff before he dereses.
He does kind of fade out and yeah.
Another thing, can I say, that Legacy does really well that I'm glad to see the new movie does. When they derez, they fall into pixels. That is great.
That is kind of neat.
I love it. I am so happy to see that back.
That is kind of nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to need to see Legacy now.
You've never seen it?
I had never seen the first one, so why would I see the second one before I see the first one?
Oh, we have to change this.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right. We got to catch you up before the new one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
Because when's the new one?
October 10th?
That sounds right.
I'll be going opening night.
Yeah. Well, we've got time.
It'll be here before you know it.
Yeah, that's right.
Unfortunately, yes.
And that's all that I've got for Tron. I'm glad I finally got a chance to watch it. I mean, it came out when I was 6.
I wasn't here.
No. I wasn't either.
I was still in the grid.
Yep. Still in the programming stage.
Yeah.
No, I guess that does it for this episode. Definitely would love some feedback on your thoughts on Tron and maybe even Tron Legacy. I'd like to hear what you think about that.
Don't forget to watch Tron Uprising.
Right. Yeah.
It's criminal we didn't get a second season, by the way.
Yeah, maybe there will eventually be one. You never know.
I mean, it's criminal. It took almost 30 years to get a sequel.
I agree.
So there's that.
Well, it's killed live action.
Oh, I totally understand.
Might have been a little gun shy.
And even the sequel kind of underperformed.
Not for me.
Oh, not for me either. No.
And now that does it for this episode of the Back to the Past podcast. Again, we'd like to thank Stark Roofing and M&J Creations for being our title and studio sponsors. And of course, Mike from the Lion's Den Podcast Network. Which there's a bunch of wonderful shows on there as well. Two Dumb Dads is great. I listened to an episode earlier today, as well as the DBEXP. It's pretty funny stuff. So, high school friends just doing their little podcast funness. Love and Laughter show.
What a great name.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good stuff. So check them out. Check us out on the socials as well. And as always, feel free to let us know if you have any episode topics you would like us to talk about. We're always looking for different things that people would like to hear us talk about. All right, well, that does it. I guess we will talk to you next time when we get back from the past.
End of line.
The Lion's Den Podcast Network, powered by Stark Roofing. With over 45 years of experience in the roofing and exteriors industry, Stark Roofing is a local, family-owned and operated company that provides excellent customer service and workmanship. Let's Start Roofing. Bring your home back to life. You can give them a call at 636-671-0045 and tell them Spanky sent you. Stark Roofing, proud title sponsor of the Lion's Den Podcast Network and this amazing podcast presentation.
Delta Airlines just turned 100 and is already shaping the next century of flight with the Delta Sustainable Skies Lab. Here, they're building the future of flight. Think electric air taxis and next-gen aircraft aiming to cut fuel burn significantly. And this isn't just future talk. Today, their fleet of Boeing 737s have marine-like finlets designed to reshape airflow that reduces drag. The future of travel is more sustainable, and Delta's leading the way. Learn more at delta.com/sustainability.